Guys, Vince right here, and welcome to VinzTalk. Sorry that my PC is overheating if you hear it. A lot of times I can't know what you're hearing when you're watching this video from what I hear, but my PC is just beyond overheating because of just like how hot it is and how we're in a heat wave. And yeah, it's calming down. That's a good thing. Sweet. But I swear, I seriously need a new PC. I was about to have a full-on vacation of playing PC games and stuff like that, but not with this computer. I need a new one soon, I swear. But other than that, yeah, let's talk about some topics. VidCon is going on. Channel updates, stuff about Escape 4, and also some gaming stuff. We got animation news beyond, like, pretty much a lot going on here. And also, yeah, just let me just a couple of random news, which is also a new segment in this channel. And that's pretty much what I have for today. I don't know if there's anything big. I'm not even really planning to actually ever at all do like events talk for this weekend, because I was thinking like there's really not much to talk about, but I keep thinking like probably there is stuff that I was actually planning to share and did actually wanted to share in this channel, and stuff that is just going on in my life. So let's go on with that. So pretty much I'm trying to get my channel monetized, and I'm not sure if it's like an update or anything. I'm still really trying to determine like if I should make an update about this whole monetization, but I figured that I'll monetize my channel first, then I'll share you guys an update about it. Because the thing is that I getting my channel monetized, I'm not sure if Kappa has to play a role in it when it comes down to my audience. Because if I monetize my videos, there's going to be a certain audience that is not going to see my videos. And that audience is going to be an audience that is pretty much below the age of 13. So if you're below the age of 13, chances are you're not going to see my videos. And, I hate that, pretty much I want everyone to see my videos. I don't cuss or anything. I keep it clean so far, especially it doesn't matter what I read. But it's been something in my mind that I really wanted to share with you guys, because I don't know the age range or anything in this channel. I actually tried to see it in my analytics, but so far it didn't really show that much. It only shows up to like 18 or something. But other than that, yeah, pretty much some might not see my videos, and those are usually the little kids that is watching this that are, and I don't think any kids actually watch these kind of videos. The ones that is, Vince Talks, where I talk about the news and stuff like that. They're more into like, the main reads, and understandably, it's kind of like a Saturday night cartoons for them. Even though obviously when I post videos on Saturdays and also Fridays, and, I'm thinking of really posting on Thursdays. I'm kind of like also determining that, and also Sundays. So there's like moving platforms going on within this channel, decisions that I want to make, because this is going to be the year where this channel is going to be monetized, where it's going to be progressed into a bigger kind of like, setting of, opportunities, and also making a good revenue. And it's something that I never thought would happen for me personally. I really want to actually follow these steps very carefully when I do monetize my channel, because I just get that feeling like you only get one chance. Even though I heard that if it doesn't get monetized, today, it can get monetized like 30 days later. But the thing is that I want it now, especially in the situation I'm at. I need the money, and I need to actually take care of myself, and I really need to actually monetize these videos. And I don't want any like, the comments, or anyone thinking like, because obviously, from what I heard, the videos already get ads. They already get ads without my permission, without me monetizing it. Which, like, because I did heard, like, seeing the comments saying that, you guys saying like, hey, I saw an ad before watching this video. And I'm like, I did not put that ad. I didn't monetize my channel. So if anything, these videos are monetized, but I'm not getting the money. Somebody is probably getting the money, and I'm not getting, the funds for it, when there's ads without my permission. So that's not fair. And, I got to really, take these actions as fast as possible, but I'm just trying to move these, carefully, especially trying to get the AdSense account, as well, like getting that set up, which I never had an AdSense account, but it's something that I need to get set up before I monetize this channel. And of course, my parents are also on to me about it. That's another, like, I did share that last VinzTalk where I told you about my parents knowing about my channel, and now a good amount of my family knows about my channel. So I don't know what's that going to determine. The thing is that it's kind of like, it's satisfying, but dissatisfying as this at the same time. I can't say what I'm about to say or allowed to say. I can't tell you like certain things, because my parents will be like, "Hey, don't share this," not allowed to say this, and it's kind of like, that's the part where like, I'm just like, damn, I can't really share certain things. I can make up lies and stuff like that just to keep my family safe and stuff, but like, I don't know, there's certain things like I can't say. Obviously I never cuss, but I can't even like, there's also things I have to be careful to read because it's just weird having my parents to see those videos. But it's something that is progressing within this channel. And I don't know, it's like I'm not really planning to go into it in this video, but I'm just saying, that's how usually I felt. And for a lot of times, like, having the dream of being a YouTuber, a lot of times I want my parents to be there with me. And it's kind of important to have that journey with them with me, so that I can have my family support within this career that I really wanted, that I've been working for years. So yeah, that's just something that I really want, and also taking the steps to monetize my channel, even though some might go at it like in a different angle. Some might go full on gung-ho, like just click the YPP notify button on the monetization in your YouTube studio, and boom, and you just wait. But for me, like, I take things carefully. I try to really be, that's why when it comes down to me and stuff like that I do for within this channel, when it comes down to sponsorships, I try to be careful. I did that sponsored video for boyfriends, and I really try to be careful of like what I put out there, what I do. I try to make it perfect. I guess I'm a perfectionist in that sense, but a lot of things, I guess, in life, whenever it comes to determining of what I do, more than my college. A lot of times in college, like, pretty much when it comes to my assignments, I am careful, but to a certain extent. But when it comes to YouTube, I'm very careful. I'm trying my best to actually make this something big, something that I could like, get a hold of. And when it comes bigger, like, I have, the tools to do it, the tools to actually fix anything that goes wrong, because I don't want nothing to go wrong, because it's, it's a lot like, praying, a lot of like, making sure, a lot of studying, stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm in the studying phase before I get into the main phase, but it's like, it's going to happen. You're going to see. I'm not sure what that's going to change in this channel. I'm not sure how much I'm going to make out of the videos I make. And also another thing that I've been having like I'm like having a weird like issue with some of this subs that in my sub count, it goes back and forth or something. I'm not sure what that's about. Like, it's been, so the channel is actually going to like a very mid like direction. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. Hopefully I don't get like less subs or people unsubbing. Like, I just noticed that within the sub count, which I don't think it's true, but I just like was checking out my analytics, and also I was like looking at the numbers, and I was like, why is it going low? Like, what happened? Like, it took this while to actually hit like 8K in a sense, which thank you guys for 8,000 subscribers. And it's like this channel is growing at a rapid pace, even though it's like going a little bit slow compared to like the usual days of how it's getting like 50 subs or something. Still, that's a big number. That's like still a big number. Still, like, getting subs every day is like a blessing, knowing this channel is growing at that rate. And I'm kind of interested to see what happens when it hits 10K, because that means I get an ambassadorship, and also get this channel like also have the the key to the YouTube studio in LA, which is, there's a lot of things popping in LA. I really want to go to Los Angeles. There was this event that I really wanted to go that I'm very bummed about. I made a couple videos about it, talking about it, and I guess it's not posted, which in my second channel is my dancing channel. There was a dance event sponsored by Vans, the shoe sponsor, that I really wanted to go, but like, I don't have the money for it, even though it's literally here in my state. Like, I couldn't go. Like, it's just like, it was that expensive to actually, even though it was a free event, and making a video about it would be like, not the most appealing thing that you would hear. Like, and it also wouldn't make sense. Like, what, you couldn't go to a free event or something? It sucked. Okay. And I don't know how to really say it, so I choose to ignore talking about this in my second channel, even though I really, really do want to talk about it. I react to different dance battles in my second channel, so I really want to react to it. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't, really fulfill, to actually make a video about my disappointment of what I've been through. Anything that is disappointing, even though I do share it here in VinzTalk, like I just couldn't bear to make it. Unless it's like very serious, like something that I need to share and let you guys know, like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a couple of things because, this, that, and the third. But yeah, I'm still bummed, like not going to this event. Like it was just like so painful. Man, but also another event that I'm also bummed about, which I'm not really that crazy about at all, but VidCon. So VidCon had their it's pretty much still going on, I believe, as I'm recording this. And right now they have creators, as you can see here, Mr. Beast, Charlie D'Amelio, and also Kabi is in there as well. A bunch of TikTok stars and stuff like that. A lot of, events going on within VidCon, and they happen in LA, the usual place. Not a lot of crazy creators or anything. Yeah, you got Mr. Beast and other like famous like Minecraft and Roblox creators, like a lot of Minecraft like content in this one. I guess, it's for the kids, whatever. Ours Once Out was also there. That was cool. And also like, Minecraft and what is this? Minecraft. Oh yeah, Minecraft and a Roblox panel that they had. I put robot, like, it's a typo. Small creators, like stuff about, advice for small creators. I checked those out. Those were cool. Also stuff about mental health, stuff that is, about your anxiety and also being a creator. And, one thing I noticed that, the same thing with TwitchCon when it comes to the app Twitch, if anyone knows that. This is kind of almost the same thing with VidCon. It's giving you advice, but also also a cool place to meet your creators and stuff like that. But also like having advice to how to be a better creator from TikTok to YouTube, how to actually get views or get like how to work the system, which is something that I wish I was there for. I feel like that would be kind of important, even though I can watch online stuff, but the experience with any, like I say this to anything else for those that wonder, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I start to realize it more. Conventions, despite, like you worrying about like getting sick when you're gonna catch the Rona when and also like, I'm kind of, anxious and nervous, stuff like that. These are events that because that's why I really want this channel to be big, to monetize, to actually witness the same thing that the people that I look up to actually witness in their lives of being a famous creator. And for me, I want to actually achieve that because I also want to go to the events. I mean, there's a bunch of other things like buying my parents a house and also, try to survive, through inflation by, doing what I do and also making it a big thing and create, a couple of creative projects that you guys will love. But it's something that, I noticed that within, as I, especially when I got back from Fanime, the anime convention that I did vlogs about, I noticed that I wanted to actually fulfill myself to actually witness more of those events, more of those, events outside that I look up to, and I look at videos on videos. And why would you look at videos more when you can actually witness it like right there on the spot, like have a chance, like take a risk? I mean, a lot of times, I try to be smart with my money. I know that there's a certain limit that you can't pay for like the hotel and everything, the airplane tickets. And there are certain limits to that as well. But, living life is, so much more. Like, that's what I wish I had, especially how I'm speaking about that in summer. I was supposed to do big things on summer for these events, in all seriousness. But it's just like I couldn't witness those because I'm just poor, I don't have the revenue. I don't have a job even. So this is the best thing I can really ever do to actually try to get them. And this YouTube thing that you guys gave me, the fact that your guys are following, actually give me the, almost in a way like there's a potential of like an opportunities from, like places to go. Like this channel is going places, and that's really what I want to achieve, And I want to actually achieve to actually witness, the Vance event, the VidCon, TwitchCon, and Comic-Con, and all the conventions, and all the events, and all this and that, more than just like, to actually fulfill my channel. Like if I went to VidCon, it could have helped my channel even more to actually meet my, favorite creators or creators that I know. And even though I don't know a lot about these creators, I guarantee you if I went to this VidCon particularly, I think there's other VidCons where I'm like, yo, I wish I was there, because I was younger. But for this VidCon, I believe that, there's not really a lot that I was like, crazy about. I mean, there was a good amount of creation stuff like that. Marcus Brownlee was there, Odds Once Out, Mr. Beast, and Illymation, I know her. that I wish I would actually meet them, but at the same time, I'm not really crazy about it. Also, is Gideon is there? I heard Gideon went to VidCon. I'm not sure if he did or did a panel or actually made one of those prank videos, but I'm just wondering. Also, there was this person that really inspired me, a guy named Tubo, some Minecraft YouTuber, I believe, and he seems pretty young. And also, he was doing big things, talking about, like, he also can't talk about a couple stuff because of NDAs. I know that, let me tell you. But man, I was just like listening and I was like, man, I wish that I witnessed that he had like stuff like that, even though he's just a Minecraft YouTuber and pretty much me and him would not relate. But still, it was like very inspiring seeing all these creators because they talk about like where they came from, seeing how this is a dream. Like, whoa, I'm actually here. I was an introverted creator and now I'm here with other creators. Wow, this is a family, like, stuff like that. And that's like dream to its fullest, something that I just wish that I had the opportunity of making, but who knows, one day, it's getting there. Anyways, let's get into some gaming news, stuff that I want to actually talk about, since we're done with the first half of this. Pretty much for the gaming stuff, I really don't have a lot, okay? I was planning to talk about more about Summer Game Fest, but that's passed. That's gone, okay? I don't need, it was like hours of live streams and stuff like that. Ain't got time for that, okay? Even though I do. But I just don't, like, find myself fulfilling talking about different games, like, that I'm not really crazy about or anything. And when I missed it. I was like, yeah, just let it go. But there is a game that I've been playing that I actually bought. It's called Portal Knights. It's such a good game. Like, I think I know why I was into Minecraft so much, even though I'm not much in my Minecraft. But the building aspect, creating aspect of it, and also I'm planning to actually even thinking about getting back to Minecraft because now they have the parkour aspect that Portal Knights, kind of, I guess, fulfills that. It's like another Minecraft game. But for this one, I just really enjoyed it. Like, dungeon crawling, you get to go levels on levels and bring your levels to actually do creation, but have one character for all of that. You can make multiple characters and go through different levels and different dungeons and stuff like that. And this game is just so good. Pretty much you unlock, you make your own planet and you unlock different locations. And I'm discovering more as I play the game. Like, there is just so much content, especially how I spent most of my time in the creating aspect, creating my home. You set a home and pretty much you just create. A lot of creating. So Portal Knights is such a good game. It's such a hidden gem. I never thought it would be this good, but for me, I liked it. The only thing is that no one is playing it. So pretty much when you're playing online, you're on your own. It's like there's not a lot of people playing it unless you see me. But I really, really love Portal Knights. That was such a fun game. I also tried to enjoy really playing Immortal Phoenix Rising. I got so bored of that game. There was literally a part of me where I just really stay away from my Switch because I just don't want to play Immortal Phoenix Rising. I don't know what happened. It's a pretty cool Greek, like, open world with Roman gods and stuff like that. It's just, I just got so bored. I don't know what to tell you. I was really like, yo, I'm about to finish this game when I first start in the first level. And it's just like, it's just like, it didn't give a good taste in my mouth when I was starting to play more and more. I don't know why. It was not that bad, but I didn't care about it. Also I heard a lot about Sonic Origins that is basically beginning to be big out there. A game that basically is just a bunch of, levels from the older Sonic the Hedgehog games. And they just put it in one pack and just, put a pricing on it. And that's just it. At least how I see it. Maybe there's some upgrades that I'm missing, but I literally, like, you got Green Hill on the next level. Like, you could just play it on mobile. Like, you don't need to actually play it, like, spend $40 on it, like, on the Sonic Origins. I'm not even sure the price, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what's popping out there in terms of gaming. Speaking of, like, gaming, pretty much a gaming YouTuber that happens to be something that I've been on my mind to really talk about, but I kind of missed different points about it. So I'm going to try my best to really talk about it. Captain Sparkles, about the YouTube algorithm itself. I thought he was about to sell his channel. He said he's quitting, but he's not. And actually, this news was brought up because I remember watching a lot of Captain Sparkles. And now he's came to the news because something about the YouTube algorithm or something, how it's like he's burned out, how he's not and pretty much I hope that I don't really worry about that much, even though I worry a bit about the algorithm. One would say a lot, but for me, I don't really see much when it comes to the algorithm at all. Like, I really do actually just want this channel to rise in a way where I'm okay if it doesn't do much when it comes to its subs in a certain day, but in the next day I hope it does good. But when it comes to a week of like not doing good, it becomes concerning. It's like worrying. I don't know, to me. And also like couple games that I missed. I was about to talk about Skate 4, how there's news about it, but I guess not. I kind of missed it. I missed the really the talked about it of like Skate 4. I don't know. Like, I don't know why I put this in this list. Like, if there's stuff about Skate 4 I wanted to talk about it. Like, I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Really don't want to talk about it, but I guess not. This is not anything that I guess would concern me of really, because I didn't put any topics. I just put Skate 4. Now getting to animation news, stuff that I just really want to share, stuff that I kind of just want to actually talk about within the animation world itself. When it comes down to one of my favorite shows like Miraculous Ladybug, Hazbin Hotel, Ruby, and all that. So Ruby released their anime or whatever that they're working on with with like a different design or something. If for those that are part of the Ruby fandom, it's called like Ice Queendom, and pretty much they released like 1 to 3 episodes. It's a remake. It's a remake of the first season of Ruby, the first volume, and they just released it. I didn't watch it. I just heard about it. I saw it because one of my favorite YouTube channels actually did cover it, and here I am just like noticing like, oh wait, there's new Ruby stuff. Like I didn't know that. Wow, that's interesting. Also, Miraculous Ladybug. I wasn't planning to actually review anything Miraculous related. I saw the new like episode like multiplication, which is also like they put multiplication, so anything that ends with like ishin, like multiplication, manipulation, relation, fellation, dedication, like stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what Asterisk is really using here. But they put like this episode for multiplication, and one thing I remember from this episode is the ring that Shadow Mods actually showcase, or at least Gabriel, in his like, not Shadow Mod, but Gabriel actually showcased the newest product, like as if he's like Steve Jobs or something, of a new ring, a new technology or something, making it futuristic, and also involving his son to actually sell it, stuff like that. And after that, there is not much. And also they're still trying to get the other Miraculous and all that. But that's why I know this. Also, stuff that is surrounding VivziePop in terms, like I saw as you can see here, release some new products, new skateboards, which I never thought that it would come, like, finally, some new skateboards from, like, the Vivzie, like, the Hazbin universe. Like, look at these, you got Moxie, you got Stolas. I want to get that Stolas skateboard. I'm still waiting for an Angel Dust skateboard, as you can see here, because, of course, that's kind of like a full-on inspiration of me. Angel Dust is kind of like almost like my spirit animal in a way. So yeah, that's just what I saw there. And also, like, there was some drama surrounding some allegations or whatever. I'm not sure what that's about. People talking about like how VivziePop was bullying, and also like at least news from Spindle Horse or stuff like that. Viv's history on bullying, the other ones and what is going on, pretty much. And, stuff that involves, like, I get it, she made an update about the Hazbin Hotel, about the Hell of a Boss, but what is really going on? There's a part of me where there is something going on, but Vivz is trying her hardest to hide it. Like, it's just like, what is really going on? I don't know. That's just my assumption around it. I'm just looking like from afar and thinking like, what is all these fireworks coming from? I can see it from afar. I can really see it. But yeah, hopefully, they get their ish straight with, like whatever Vivzie up to. And hopefully we like ever like see like, Hell of a Boss. I know it's somewhere like July 30th, I believe. I could be wrong. For the new Hell of a Boss or the final Hell of a Boss episode. And Hazbin Hotel, like that, I don't know. It's like freaking a unicorn at this point. It's like a miracle if it ever comes, because come on, I need to see my Cugino Angel Dust back. Okay, I really miss him. Okay. Anyways, also some random news. I saw this cool thing, pretty much George Bridgers, I believe her name is, by YouTube creator that actually made something for the Queer of Fate. For those that don't know, I'm Christian, and pretty much she made this for fellow Christian that are part of like the LGBTQ community. So that's pretty cool to see. And also like, Bella Delphine and Two Man at the Paralympics. I guess I gotta give something like that a shout out. I don't know. There's like certain ways where I try to put Bella Delphine in this like video, I swear. Like these kind of different things that I try to actually make these Vince talks much more interesting. But hope you find this interesting. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Comment if you want to know what you want to know. And pretty much watch out for these scams, because they're all over the place. I'm on my eyes to them. These scams out here with a freaking links, like you're not going anywhere, okay? I freaking report the crap out of them, okay? Because I'm so tired of these scams. Like every freaking video that I put out there in the first, like there's always a scam. There's always this link. Like, for crying out, why my channel? Why my channel? As you trying to really dump this stuff on my channel, disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And also, like, a couple of updates in here and there. I'm actually going to be going to the gym. That's something I didn't really put in the beginning because it really cares much. Man, I really do want to go out more, okay? I swear. Just being in this apartment is like kind of like, little like iffy sometimes. I swear. It's not like the cleanest, but it's at least I got somewhere to live. I don't want to be outside there in the heat because the heat wave out here is insane. Oh my goodness. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you when I see you. One love and peace.